So if you are a life insurance agent, I want to make this warning for you. If you are told right now, or if you're looking to get into life insurance, or you've interviewed with life insurance companies and they've told you how you get leads and it's by selling friends or life insurance to friends or family, I want you to run. Here is what you need to know about selling life insurance to your friends. The biggest tip I can give anybody who's looking to get started in selling life insurance. And I make this video honestly because I was strict and I want to share with you what I wish I knew before I got started. So when I was a life insurance agent, 4 years ago, I got an internship with Northwestern Mutual. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was told, I'm going to make all this money. It's going to be the best career ever, and I'm going to be really, really successful. But the first thing they did is they sat me down in the interview and said, hey, you need to come up with 100 people to speak with, friends, family. And me being so innocent, me being so naive, I didn't know any better. So I sure did. I put my friends, I put my cousins, I put my brother, I put my brother's friends, I put everyone I knew, my mom's friends, everyone. And I got the job. And I ended up becoming a top #1 intern in the Maryland, Virginia, and DC area as a life insurance agent. But I did it at the expense of some broken friendships and a lot of regrets. I look back now and I'm like, damn, why did I fall for that trap? And the trap that they want to give you is when you're a life insurance agent, they're going to give you some crazy comp plan, which is pretty low typically, or they're going to tell you that this is the way to be successful. You are going to call your friends and your family, and you're going to go ahead and get them on the phone. You get them on the phone, and since you don't know what you're doing, since there's not any training, since you're not really prepped up to actually know how to sell life insurance, you're going to bring in one of our senior managers. And our senior managers are going to come in, and they're going to go ahead and close the deals for you. You're going to get half the commission, and they're going to get half the commission. But here's the kicker. You are one of 20 other agents, and right now you could be the same way. What you are actually is not a life insurance agent. Your goal, and as they're bringing you in, is not to help you sell life insurance. You are what's called a lead magnet. Okay, what is a lead magnet? What does that even mean? Your goal is to find people because they don't have a clear client acquisition strategy. They don't have paid ads. They're not having an outbound system. They're not having an inbound system. They're not generating leads for you. You are the lead generator, meaning that you have to ruin friendships. You have to call people. You have to sit on really awkward conversations, and you have to act like, hey, your third cousin that you never talked to, hey, would you want to sit down and look over your finances? And I remember this one really, really weird situation. I had to ask my cousin how much money she had in her bank account. And I'm like, why the heck is she telling me this? Because that was the process. So if you're becoming a life insurance agent, you are not a life insurance agent if you are told to sell friends and family. You are you're a lead generator. And if that's the case, I want you to run. So companies that start with a P or these big MLM companies, you're not actually building a life insurance business. You're not actually going out there and actually helping people. You are finding people who have a heartbeat, that have a phone list or a contact list that you can nurture, that you can take advantage of. And ultimately, you'll make a few sales, and then they'll kick you to the curb because you don't make the money. You run out of people. You run out of your warm market. They don't teach you how to recruit. And then guess what they do? They turn on their Indeed ads. They turn on their more recruiting funnels, and they continue to bring in more people. And what I wish I knew getting back was that I was just a body that was really hardworking. I did learn a lot. I learned how to sell. I learned how to, make uncomfortable phone calls. I really do value that time. But the MLM industries are just like, hey, get in people, get their friends because we can't generate leads, have them, sit down with 2 to 5 other people, sell 2 to 5 policies, make them feel like they're doing well, and they're going to struggle. They're not going to, do well. They're going to run out of people. They're not going to make any money, and they're going to leave. And then what do? You go ahead and find a really good, talented recruiter who can go ahead and bring another class of 15 to 20 to 150 people, have the same thing, sell 2 to 3 policies, and repeat. And eventually, the people at the top will do very, very well. The people will do well. But think about all the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that you've screwed over to get at the top. And for me, knowing that now, I would never be putting myself in a position to be willing to screw over hundreds of people for me to win, for me to look good, for me to have the money, for me to have the success. And I think ethics is one of the things that are not focused on in the insurance industry. That's why I make this channel, and there are better ways to get clients. There are better products out there. There are better ways to actually serve. And if you can just go out there and think about, hey, my goal is to help people. My goal is to make an impact. And I think that's why most people get started in the life insurance industry, but it's diluted with MLMs who tell you, call your friends and family. I regret it. It haunts me at night when I see people that I had to sell policies to that I didn't know what I was doing. And I had IRAs that were switched over because I had no idea what I was doing, but I was the guy and I had good connections and I switched them over. I wish I'd never done that. And I really do. Not that I did misrepresent them in any way, but I just didn't like the feeling and the pressure and people manipulating me to do things that were out of my power and ultimately taking advantage of me because I was ignorant. So this is the video for you, that there are other companies, there are better ways, and ultimately, I want you to sleep better at night as a life insurance agent that you can serve and that you can help people without screwing them over. Love you guys. I hope this video helped. See you in the next one. Cheers.